making it.
Yes, it was crazy.
That's the thing. This is what's driving the value down. Is because a lot of celebrities be like, "Yo, buy this NFT, buy this, buy that," and then the price of it, it would be like almost like, you don't want a stock or like a company is about to take their company public, and they want to build it up as much as possible so the stock starts at a higher value.
Yeah.
So these celebrities on Instagram and stuff, they'll build it up, and then as soon as they sell all their NFTs, the value just drops because nobody cares about it anymore.
NFTs, maybe I'm just not educated enough, but it's trash.
I'm sure there's still some monetary value to some.
Yeah, $33.
Right.
Pay 20 grand for $33.
Hey man, you win
Some of them are just the same kind of like prototype image,
I don't
just
know.
decorated different.
NFTs, don't do it.
You win some, you lose some.
Don't do it.
You lose most.
Stocks is where you want to do stocks.
Stonks.
Stocks, I don't agree with.
This guy
That's
only
for another day.
This guy only buys
kidding.
real estate.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
for another day.
All right. What we got today, boys?
I don't know. You tell us. You're in the speaker seat.
You're the host, dude.
Today we're talking
I hope you
about
can tell me.
It's kind of like a veggies, but we've never done this for DC. We've always done this for Marvel, where it's not a veggies, it's just like kind of an update. We're doing this for DC now. Honestly, it's because of the success of Black Adam. And we want to kind of give our 2 cents on like what the future could look like, what we think, like what they could avoid potentially. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's just the news that's been going on.
We
recently.
wouldn't have done this last year, is what we're saying.
No.
We wouldn't have done this any of the previous years.
we might have done it, but it would have been just like out of ranting, not like
Oh, because of how shit they are?
Yeah.
Got you.
Speculate how bad it could
Got you.
Facts.
But
Yeah.
this time
it's
it's actually on the excited
it's
side.
looking good.
It's giving us some hope.
Hey.
It's giving us
Yeah.
some hope.
Warner Bros. Keep it up. Not Warner Bros. DCEU, keep it up.
Oh.
Warner Bros. Still trash.
Warner Bros.
WB, dude.
Still blue trash. Best thing they ever made, Looney Tunes. Did Warner Bros. Make Looney Tunes?
Yes.
Yeah. Best thing they made ever.
Do they make it or do they just own it?
I don't know. Anyway, Looney Tunes.
But here,
Why do you keep looking at the guy? Like
because he's putting it.
He's gonna put magic.
because he's gonna put it.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway.
We'll start up.
Oh, do we have a spill?
No, we're good.
How did it not spill?
I don't know. It's like,
Both of them fell.
wow.
They both fell. Anyways,
This is not our room. This is a studio. This is a
it's our
studio
intern's room.
We're not sponsored. We're just
All right.
Just enjoy.
All right. We'll start off with the small stuff and we'll build it up. All right.
Oh, I like
First
that.
off, Sandman is officially renewed for season 2.
Really? Is Sandman DCEU?
Yep.
It is.
I didn't
So
see it.
I still have not seen it. I've heard only good things about it. But according to our good friend Colin, he said that they do make some references to the DCEU.
Interesting. So Sandman is connected to like modern DCEU.
Apparently,
Well, interesting. I had no idea.
It could be like how, for example, like now how the Toby Spider-Man universe is technically in MCU. It's just a separate kind of.
Sure.
I think,
but
it's like
they say
that.
they reference it. That means it's like
Like
side by.
linear?
Yeah, is what I
Yeah.
mean. I thought Sandman was like maybe like.
Like the Batman. its
Yeah,
own thing?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Well, apparently it's
Damn. Okay, I know that.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it. I don't think I will, to be honest.
really. I heard. Well,
I only heard good things too, but I don't know.
It's
It's
about
just
a superhero? A villain? Or?
it's
it's kind of like anti-superhero, anti-hero.
Mm.
But like it again, I thought the setting again. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. But like the trailers and everything made it seem like it was like in medieval times. That's what I thought. That the vibe. I
no.
got.
It's like fantastical stuff.
Fantasy. You mean?
Fantastical.
He can say it how he likes, bro. It's fantastic.
It has fantasy-esque.
What genre is the movie? Fantastical.
Fantastic.
It's
Oh
horror.
my god.
All right. James Gunn and Peter Safran are now co-chairs and co-CEO of
That's-
DC Studios.
This
A
is the big one.
huge win.
This is the big one.
Big dub for Warner Bros. DCU. Like everybody.
Yeah.
Huge dub. And the fact that like it's someone like James Gunn, in my opinion, second best to like Kevin Feige.
Yes, because he is a fan.
Fan
First, yes,
Yeah.
a huge fan.
You can
of
tell,
comics.
like,
Is a
in
fan.
his projects, what I love about certain movies is that if they're self-aware or like they know what they're about, you know, and like all of his movies are like that. Guardians, the recent Suicide Squad, like
Yeah.
he like they know what they're
yeah,
about.
they know they're a comic.
Yeah.
So like there's stuff that makes no sense. It doesn't have to be realistic.
Yes.
Where a lot of the times they try to make it realistic and futuristic.
Yeah.
But for him, dude, this guy has a costume as just polka dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polka dot man. But if it worked.
It works.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what James Gunn is, a
Yes.
magician. And
And-
that's where he's actually fantastical.
Is
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
fantastical.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that. And one of my favorite parts of Guardians is like, you know, when it's the superhero team up, it's like the original Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're all finally getting on the same page, and they're all on, I think it's Yondu's ship. And then they all like start standing up and saying something, and then it is a full shot out
Oh yeah.
of like, and Rocket just goes, "Look at us, bunch of jackasses standing up."
You happy? I'm
Like,
standing now.
That kind of self awareness
Yeah.
is like that's
No, 100%. And I think, again, James Gunn does that so well that it works.
because he brought it in Suicide Squad too.
Yeah. And like, again, people bash on Suicide. It wasn't a good movie. I get it. But it was still an enjoyable watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was still better
it was
than
leaps and bounds better than
Justice
the
League.
original.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And
by
Peacemaker.
far.
He made Peacemaker, and that's already
And
getting
that was a
season.
really good series.
That's already getting season 2 as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, like, again, James Gunn, and again, this other guy, Peter? No,
Peter
James.
Safran.
Peter. So it is Peter. But Peter Safran, last time I read, he's done big projects as well, too.
Yes,
As-
but
as
he's
a
mainly
producer.
the thing that he's known for is he produced a lot of horror movies.
Yeah.
that's the thing. But the thing that's interesting is that horror movies are also self-aware in themselves. You know, like with the creativeness that they have to do to make it scary.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
World building,
Yeah.
like how things are connected.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it makes sense to get this guy. Yeah.
No, man, I huge success, and I only wish the best for James Gunn. Hopefully they give him the freedom.
Hopefully.
Hopefully they give him the freedom to be like as creative as he can be. Like, let's say Kevin Feige, you know, because I believe Kevin Feige. Maybe like I don't know obviously the details, but maybe like from like Iron Man 1, maybe he wasn't like all of his input, but he was the main guy.
Right.
But now you can tell like it's him.
Yeah.
He's the guy who decides what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they just get like
Because they know it's
Yeah.
he has it, like he has the brains for it and he knows it's gonna work and he
Yeah.
has that strategic plan.
the phrase I use is like giving them the keys. Like they're
Yeah.
just like, here, this is like, just take it.
Dude, and I think
know,
that's what
take
they
it
got
and run
to
with
do
it.
with James Gunn. They just got to trust him and let him do his
Yeah.
thing.
But sorry, go ahead. Finish.
No, go.
What I was saying is that it's interesting now because if anything, he's kind of higher up than Kevin Feige, so to speak. Because Kevin Feige, he runs things, or like he's the backbone of things. But James Gunn, he's that position now. But think about it, he's actually directing these stuff too. It's like if Kevin Feige directs the stuff too.
I disagree.
No, like position wise, obviously Kevin Feige is up there, like higher.
No,
but-
I still don't think. Again, this is my
Yeah,
personal preference.
yeah.
I don't think James Gunn is nowhere near Kevin Feige.
No.
and this is not coming from a Marvel fan. This is the fact that what Kevin Feige's done.
No, I'm not talking about creatively. I'm talking about his literal powers.
Yeah.
Because he's not
Because-
only running it, he's directing them too.
Yeah, he's talking about the control
He's not
has.
directing them.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
James Gunn is also
James
gonna-
Gunn, no, he's a director, but he's not directing all the projects. Like he's going to be what Kevin Feige does.
He won't direct
I know.
all.
I know, but
will
he's
be a
still
director
he's
for the
hands on
movie.
with them and stuff. Like he's
I don't
still
think
there.
so, dude.
Yeah,
That's
he
not
is.
what Kevin Feige does, though. You know what I
Which
mean?
is why.
No,
he's
but that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. The reason they hired him for that is so he doesn't do that though, because he's got to produce the whole universe.
But he's still directing Peacemaker.
Yeah, but that's because that's already in terms before they hired him into
Right.
like that's obviously yes in those projects that
Right.
are already contracted.
Right.
But I think in the future projects he's not going to be like yes he's going to be hands on like let's say okay the script
Right.
the characters the actors like whatever the case may be but not to the point where he's directing.
So you don't think he's
I don't think so. He will always be the producer
Right.
in all of these projects from now on like
Yeah.
Kevin Feige. But if you look at Kevin Feige he doesn't direct anything.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think James Gunn's going to be directing anymore because
Either way, I'm just happy that DC has a
Yes.
one
100%.
single or two in this case
Yeah.
creative directors.
100%.
Because before it was a producer or the studio just telling a director,
do this.
this is what we want.
Yeah.
And then everybody getting way too hands on.
Yeah.
And then a different group of people would do a different superhero.
Yeah.
And then by the end, it's like, all right, how do we get them to team up?
Yeah.
You know, now
No,
it's
actually,
two
yeah.
people will create they won't outline everything, but they'll pave the road.
Yeah, and
will
that's all they
be-
need, bro. They just
Yeah.
need a little bit of guidance. That's
Yeah.
all really
Yes.
they need. They need a guidance of what the plan is, what's the bigger picture, what do we want to accomplish,
Yeah.
which, in a sense, like villain are we going to bring in? How are they going to like? That's literally just that's what they need. A little bit of guidance.
They also
'Cause
need to trust the
yes,
directors.
that's another thing
Yeah.
too. And that's what I'm really afraid about is that from what Warner Bros has been doing and what it sounds like they've been doing for like previous directors, producers, and everything. Is that they haven't been giving them that freedom.
No.
And that's why they've been leaving. The projects have been like very iffy.
Yeah. Their hands are in every basket.
Yes.
They're
So
always there.
I'm hoping that it's not the case for James Gunn. And they literally just give him the keys.
Yeah.
That he's able to do this, trust him what he's got to do, and he's been delivering. So yeah, that's what I'm praying for.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that they got someone. Because again, Marvel is good. Marvel has been set. They've always been not always, but majority of the time they're always delivering.
Yeah.
DCEU has those characters.
Yeah.
You know, they for sure have those characters that can be very interesting, very intriguing, but it's just they haven't been able to deliver that on screen.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the only people that have ever done that is Superman and Batman. And Batman's not even fucking part of DCEU. I'm talking about the projects that were not at DCEU.
Right.
As a character, so cool.
And story-wise, I feel like in the comic stories, I feel like DC does beat Marvel in terms of good stories that they've told within the comics. I think DC just has more. Well, they don't have a lot of good ones, but the ones that are good are really.
Oh, 100%. No, I totally agree.
Freaking good.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. It's not the lack of resources. It's just the lack of, again, trust.
Yeah.
I think it's just the lack of letting them do what they do. Like someone like, let's say Waikiki.
YTT.
Waikiki. Oh my God. Waikiki's in Hawaii.
Taika
Yeah,
Waititi.
Taika. Like Taika, for instance. That guy is another huge creative guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge creative guy.
Yeah.
The guy can also deliver. He has his very distinctive taste of what he
Yes,
likes to
yeah.
do and what he likes to deliver. But I think, again, James Gunn's just on top of that. And that's why it's so much better. I think YTT, if he got the position, there would have been a lot of questions in the air. You know?
agree. Yeah.
But
Was he up for it?
No. I'm just saying if he was.
okay, yeah.
I'd be like, really? They chose this guy. Interesting. We'll see
Yeah.
how. Like that's the reaction I would have had.
Yes.
But then they announced it was gonna be James Gunn and Peter. James Gunn mainly.
Yeah.
It just makes sense.
Done, dude. Done.
Just makes
Not,
sense.
Like who better is there? Obviously,
Yeah.
other than Kevin Feige, who's delivered.
Which
to this
they
point.
asked too.
Who?
Did you guys know that? Warner Bros. Asked Kevin
That was
Feige.
a long time ago, though, wasn't it?
No,
Really?
before James Gunn.
Oh, I thought that was a long time ago.
No. Like, I'm sure like a long time ago, but like when it was up in the air again for someone to like help them.
Yeah.
They literally asked Kevin
Yeah.
Feige.
Didn't they also ask the Russo brothers?
I believe so.
I read somewhere that I thought like would have been really
That
dope.
would've made sense
That would have
too.
been made a lot of sense too.
Yeah.
But I think even on top of that, James Gunn is just the best option.
Creative.
thus far.
Bro, imagine Kevin Feige would have no life if he ran both Marvel
There's no way- there's
Studios
no way.
and DC.
Just
He
like-
would
yeah.
have to drop one.
Especially because he has to fix DC first before he can get things
you know
rolling.
what? And that's the thing. Dude, James Gunn, I don't know if you're going to hear this. If you're doing this thing, do what you want to do. Like, don't think that you have to fix anything. Just scrap it. Do what you want to do, what you want to do from now
Yeah.
on. And that's it.
He has after Black Adam, he has an amazing starting point.
Yeah, 100%. And with this Henry Cavill back in the lineup, bro, the man is made for Superman. The fact that he didn't even get a sequel after Man of Steel makes absolutely zero sense, in my opinion.
Let's just get into that topic then. Like Henry Cavill's back and like
God damn,
how he was treated was
like garbage.
Yeah.
How they were looking for another Superman before they even told him like, hey, there's not going to be a sequel.
Yeah.
The fact that they were looking for like a black Superman at
or
one
the
point.
state of the DCEU. They were literally gonna can him, Ben Affleck, in the DCEU, but
yeah.
then they were gonna keep
Momoa.
Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Makes no sense, bro.
Yeah.
No, and it's not the fact the guy didn't want to do it. The guy wanted to still do
wanted
it.
to,
which is
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But bro, but I honestly, I think it also has to do with the success that Henry Cavill had in that time frame. For instance, let's say The Witcher.
Right.
That guy is amazing in The Witcher, and he's brought that show to something.
Yeah.
But like that sense, so much more success, even though he was already successful.
again, fan first.
Yeah.
Like he
Yes.
played the game.
This guy loves these. Yeah,
he
he's
loves
another
The Witcher.
he's another nerd, dude. On his hobbies, on street, he streams sometimes on like live. He's just building PCs. That's what this big ass dude with arms as big as my legs has a little screwdriver and makes PCs as a hobby. That's what this guy does.
He's gangster,
I watched
bro.
that stream with him. He
Bro.
was in his blue tank top.
Yes,
gangster.
that's the
funny.
guy he is. He actually enjoys and loves doing Superman. Like the fact that they did it.
Yeah.
Bro.
And like they were first considering Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice to be the sequel, but then they canned that and just made it its own thing.
Yeah.
And then they ruined that storyline, but also Death of Superman storyline with that movie as well. And then they never greenlit a sequel. And then Justice League went nowhere, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. But you know what? After all that, I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
And I think again, a lot of credit goes to Dwayne.
You mean Adam?
No, Dwayne.
You mean
No, this is Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Because him and the director went to Warner Bros. and this is him saying that he was not going to accept no for an answer, and they fought for like months to get Henry back as Superman.
Yes.
To get him seen. But that also means that he's going to be back for future projects. That's why it took him so long. So I give Dwayne a lot of credit for this.
Yeah.
To like force them. And then thankfully, because the movie delivered, now it's like, okay, this was the right
Yeah, could
move.
you imagine if it didn't deliver? They would have had even more reason to like, he's not.
The
coming
kind of 100%. And I think that's the risk that Henry was gonna like understood, and also Dwayne.
Yeah.
But that it worked out, dude. Even better. And dude,
Yes.
like I said, Henry is made like those actors who are made for these certain characters. You know what I mean?
Yep.
RDJ,
Yep.
Chris Evans. You know what I'm saying? Like
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yes. Even Christian Bale for me. I think
Hugh Jackman.
As American Psycho?
yes.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, 100%. Hugh Jackman is
Jackman.
another one. 100%. These dudes and these actors and actresses are made for these characters.
Right.
Henry is up there, and for me, for sure.
Yeah, that was the one pretty much perfect casting.
Because we've had a lot of Supermans.
DC had,
We've had
yeah.
a lot of Supermans.
Yes.
You know,
Supermen.
Supermen, yeah. And we've had a lot of them, but I
Men
think to
of
this
Steel.
time, definitely Henry was Men of Steel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm super happy he's back.
Yeah.
You know, and then in another episode that you would have heard or saw from Black Adam,
Hopefully.
Yeah.
is that post credit scene Black Adam, like for me, perfect, perfect comeback. Shouldn't have even gotten a comeback. He should have been in the freaking system.
yeah.
all the
Spoiler,
time.
spoiler.
Oh,
If they haven't.
sure, yeah. But
Dummy.
Spider-Man's back. I see why you do this. I see. We just all the mistakes we make, we just throw it on our director.
whiteout. Oh my god, he already has enough on his plate. All right, next up, Matt Reeves, director of the Batman,
Yes.
is planning to do a bunch of supervillain spin-offs for Batman in his universe.
Like
Include
Pattinson's
choice.
universe.
Yes.
Ooh.
So that includes the Penguin
The
series,
Penguin.
which is already
Yes, I know that
happening.
with what's his name?
Jack Harlow.
No, the act. What? Jack. No, the act. Oh, what's his name? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be Colin
Farrell.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Struggle.
Shit.
Mr. Freeze movie potentially, which I think would be so interesting if done
Oh, really?
correctly.
With Arnold. I'd be down.
We can only hope, dude.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
How did that movie get greenlit, bro?
Yeah, because it was amazing.
It
bro.
was
What do you
Oh my god.
mean? We should review that.
Scarecrow movie,
Oh,
which would also
nice.
be interesting if done right.
Remember
Clayface, kind of like a B tier villain for Batman. But again, all these characters have very interesting backstories
Yeah.
if they're told correctly.
Yeah.
And I think Matt Reeves is the perfect person.
And what I like about this is kind of like the Spider-Man universe. There's a lot of interesting characters in that universe. And
Villains especially. Villains especially.
And not just Marvel, but like specifically connect with Spider-Man. And I think Batman also has that for sure.
Yep.
And a lot of these villains are more realistic villains because they're not villains with all these superheroes.
Yeah.
So I
the
think
street level.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think that's
The street
why it'd be really fun. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was all those projects that were in my. I knew Penguin,
Yeah.
Scarecrow, but I didn't know about what's Freeze and
Mr. Freeze and Clayface.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
Again, it's to be determined if they're officially going to be films or series, but it's in the works.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Man.
And I think sorry, you gonna say
Oh yeah. Well, no, because during the Batman, didn't a lot of stuff was kind of name dropped and hinted at in that movie,
yeah.
and it wasn't just Penguin was just like out right there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there were a lot of other kind of like small hints, Easter eggs at
Yeah.
other villains already existing.
Yeah.
But it was just small, kind of like
They were just there, like thrown in there.
Yeah.
But if
yes,
potentially in the future they could lead to something, which it is, you know, it would work.
yeah, it's awesome.
But what
That'd be dope. If we had like a separate Batman universe, that'd be amazing.
I think that's what they're doing with
again,
this.
if it works with Pattinson,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's smart because it from how Black Adam went, it looks like they're taking two different directions. They're taking the really overpowered heroes in one direction, and then Batman and street level crime will go in another direction.
But I feel like it's like they'll still have a Batman in the DC
For sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they'll have that version,
They
maybe
should.
more comedic.
But he's
they
not going to
should.
have
Does
his
Pattinson?
stories.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's just another like
Yes.
part of the Justice League.
Yeah.
Where this Batman is something like Spider-Man had this, I think would have been really, really cool as well.
Yeah. And
That's
I
dope.
think it's what they're trying to replicate what Sony's doing, but obviously successful.
Yeah.
Because I think with these, Matt Reeves or whoever ends up taking over this project will actually keep them as villains. You know, like they'll have sympathetic backstories and whatnot.
But still they're villains.
They end up as
They're not
villains.
anti-heroes.
Exactly.
Yeah, got
Whereas Sony Universe, they're anti-heroes / borderline heroes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
Last thing that we have right now, this is a big one. This shocked me. I can't really say for sure if this is before or after James Gunn's announcement, but Ezra Miller is now officially being replaced no matter what. We just don't know with who, but he is going to be replaced after the Flash movie.
But the Flash movie I heard is still live.
It's still happening
Yeah.
with him starring.
Yeah.
And I think Warner Bros. Said they're reportedly looking at the British actor George McKay, which I look at his movie list. I don't think we know any of his movies, but he already looks like the Flash
more
From
than
the
Ezra.
comics.
more than Ezra Miller. Like he's got blonde hair, you know, he's good looking.
Yeah.
I mean, he's British, but you know, you can just make an
I
accent.
don't know. Like
They're good.
when I looked at
American
Ezra,
accents.
he still looked like a Flash for me. Like
Yeah.
he fit the Flash thing for me, but
scumbag.
he is. Apparently he's working on it. Apparently him and Warner Bros. Are working together for his mental health.
But he pled not guilty.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
In anything?
yeah.
so he's
Done.
They
He's a
paid.
scumbag.
They paid everything.
He's done.
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, scumbag. Told you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, how I think this works out perfectly. Do you guys know the story Flashpoint?
Yes.
I do not know, but it's a reset, isn't it?
At the end of
Yes.
Pseudo reset.
the movie / comic, yeah, it is pretty much a reset, you know. And with the Flash movie coming up, I think there's obviously going to be time travel regardless because
Yeah.
there's multiple
Has to be,
Flashes
yeah.
and the Batman,
Yeah.
Michael Keaton. Like at the end of this movie, just have a sort of soft take on Flashpoint, or at least that scenario where he time jumps or goes back in time or whatever and accidentally resets some things, but in accidentally resetting it, he's a different person. Ben Affleck is back as Batman.
Is Ben Affleck back
Well,
officially?
he's an Aquaman.
No, but he's replacing Amber Heard though. That's why he was.
But that's what I mean. Like during this timeline of the ripples, Amber Heard is no longer in.
Yeah, no, I no. Sorry, like this is like not like movie related. Like,
Interesting.
is Ben Affleck in interest of being Batman again? I know because recent like after Justice League, he does not want to play Batman again.
Oh yeah, he was.
That's what I heard. That's what I read and that's what I saw.
No, that was it. I mean, he wasn't interested with the direction that they took Justice League because he wanted. Remember, he was going to even direct the Batman movie.
Yeah.
He was going to star in it. The villain was going to be Deathstroke, like James.
Right. Yeah.
I
I remember the big guy,
Sofia Vergara's husband.
Oh,
the big dude.
the Spider-Man bully.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
reference.
but yeah, like he was gonna direct and star in that and
Yeah.
everything. But then because of the direction they took Batman,
He didn't want to do it.
He's just like he was out.
I mean, dude, that'd be dope. I like Ben Affleck
Yeah.
as Batman. The big like thick
Yeah.
Batman.
I mean, he came. Just take a moment. It's silence.
Okay.
But I mean,
Pause.
like he came back for Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. Like those nightmare scenes, those were brand new. Ben Affleck,
Oh, yeah.
came back for this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So I'm sure he's of interest, but obviously it depends. Like if he's working underneath someone or who he's working with.
Yeah.
I'm sure that depends.
That's dope. I mean, I like Ben Affleck. I think that he was a good fit.
Yeah.
I'm glad Ezra Miller's getting replaced because if they didn't, I really feel maybe most likely James Gunn wouldn't have accepted it. If they're like, we have to keep him as Flash. With James Gunn's conscious of the past that he's had with Guardians of the Galaxy and the way he got fired and people wanted
Right,
him and
yeah.
still came back for the
Yeah.
fans, I feel like he would understand the fans. This is not good for the fans having
Yeah.
Ezra
Yeah.
stay. So I think I'm good. I'm glad that Warner Bros. Stepped up and made the call that they had to replace him. Do it. There's no need not to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
and Flashpoint Paradox, like perfect time.
Yeah.
Why not? Yes, he comes back. He goes back in time, looks in the mirror. It's a different version of him.
Yeah.
Done. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
But the movie, I'm only good things about it so far. Other than for the side that it's
Apparently
played by a scumbag. But the movie itself, apparently,
Yeah, apparently, like first screenings, is
Really,
only-
really good.
only
Really,
stuff.
really good,
I
yeah.
am low key excited for Michael Keaton. Again, that's just a nostalgic thing. Like I'm sure it's not going to go
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah.
But like just to see how he is. I mean, Ben Affleck's going to be in that one too, regardless.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
Like in the first trailer, you see Ben Affleck's cowl, like on the floor, like
Really?
it's blood. Yeah,
I didn't know that. Really? I really don't care about Flashpoint movie at this point. Maybe I should go back and watch the trailer.
you should.
Maybe I should, yeah.
There's a trailer.
Yeah. I know the Keaton's in there. I know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you see the back of his head with those like that shiny with like big pointy ears.
When's this coming out?
This is a long time ago, bro.
This is coming
came out like
No, but when is it coming out?
I don't know.
next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when.
Spring.
But yeah, man, it's good. Ezra Miller should have been kicked out
From the
way back.
get go.
Yeah, from the bro, like when something happens, when some people are like the only person I can keep going to is Johnny Depp.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got banned out of everything from rumors.
Yeah,
But it was the studio's decision, and that's why.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Warner Bros. Should have done the exact same thing.
with Amber
but-
Heard and with.
speaking of
No,
Amber,
not
yeah,
even
like-
Amber Heard. Like Johnny Depp got kicked out of all the from all the studio projects, right?
No,
Yeah.
but that's what I
Pirates
meant.
of the
They
Yes.
kept Amber Heard.
That's what I'm
even
saying.
still.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Warner Bros. should have
Yeah.
kicked Ezra Miller, Amber, like everybody. Not the fact that it's because like they just put a really bad like reputation for themselves.
Yes,
Of
they
backing
ruined it
you-
for
yeah,
themselves.
exactly.
Yeah. Or
Man.
even suspend it. Just be like, well,
Dude, fire That's it's easy. It's super simple. It sucks for the actor. They did this to themselves, but that's really the only solution.
But no, if we were calling for Johnny Depp to just be suspended or at least put on hold, it should be the same for everybody else. Because at the time, it was allegations.
Sure.
but they didn't know who was telling the truth.
and that's sure that's
So you
fine.
can't just fire somebody over just saying.
No, but
that-
if other companies are doing that and our studios are doing that, you want to do the same thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what. So if Johnny Depp gets suspended, yes, suspend Ezra Miller until proven
Yes,
differently.
yes.
Same with Amber. But Johnny
Suspend
Depp got-
all parties. Treat them equally.
exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm the only thing I can think of is Johnny Depp. But Johnny Depp's not the only one. If anybody has like any small things going on, like they're done. Like, do you guys know that this is a really kind of a side topic? There's a movie called The Uncle, something called The Uncle with Henry Cavill in it, and there's another male actor. I forgot his name. There's a documentary on this guy where he has a history of his father and his grandfather, and they're just like they rape their girlfriends and they talk about cannibalism like it's normal. There's a documentary on this, and this guy was a big time actor, but now nobody deals with him because he's so messed in the head, and his
he's
dad
messed
and
up
his
too. Oh, he's messed.
Kevin Spacey.
No, not him. That's Kevin Spacey was just about like child pornography.
Yeah, little kid lover.
Yeah. No, this guy, like the girls that he was dating at the time, they came out and they spoke and they showed you like Instagram messages and like voice memos of saying like, I can't wait to meet you tonight because I want to eat you.
Oh god.
But like not eat as in like sexually. Like literally he said I wanted to cut an arm off and like devour you to have you inside of me at all times. Like, is that crazy? Look at this guy though. He got fired instantly.
messed
And this is way back. This is when there were allegations as well from nobodies. And this guy got fired. But then Ezra Miller is going around throwing bottles at people, choking them, throwing a mic at them at a karaoke bar because they're singing at a karaoke bar. Bro, that's crazy.
He's messed up.
Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about, put his name down on the chats.
Why don't you just make our producer do it? Okay.
But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like
Yeah.
these actors, like, should all be treated the same. And Warner Bros. Literally just spat in their own face.
Yeah.
The fact that they didn't execute something sooner.
Mm.
Yeah. Are you looking for his name?
Yeah. The uncle, you said?
Something about the uncle. Is the movie that he's with Henry
I think the
Cavill.
movie's just called Uncle.
Is it called Uncle?
I think it's like a espionage movie.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like from comic books
Yeah.
as well too.
Oh, the man from Uncle?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh.
Army Hammer?
Yes. So it's the documentary series is called the Hammer series. So Hammer, him, his dad, and his grandpa, all are like messed up, and his grandpa used to fight in the
Really?
World War II, like for the Nazis. That's why it was such a big.
Now that you
Bro.
bring that up, Army Hammer was in some big movies.
He
and
was,
and
dude,
I
he
don't
was in-
hear his
Can you
name
show me an
anymore.
image of
He was in big
I see
movies.
him.
Oh yeah.
But this guy, dude, that's
closed
what
it,
I'm
but-
saying, man. This documentary is on Amazon Prime. Watch, it's so messed.
You seen the whole thing?
Yeah, it's good series. Take a look, but it's messed.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, that's a good photo. You'll know by the see that.
This guy.
So this is the photo that Josh is showing Andrew right now.
All right.
But anyway, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, treat everyone the same.
Yeah.
You know,
All right. Well, that was very. It's dark, like DC.
so messed.
The first news article is, where is Army Hammer in 2022? 5 bizarre updates on the disgraced actor.
All right, stay tuned.
but yeah,
But
And
that's
yeah,
it.
the link to the article will be right here.
no, we're kidding. We're kidding. We're not doing any more. We're kidding.
No more.
Click the link in the description below for all other links.
Yes.
Yeah, I will do it. I will
Yeah.
put the description on there.
All right.
Dude, this is fun actually. We haven't talked about DCU in a positive way like this in so long.
In ever.
Because I feel like every time we talk about DCU, we're always bashing on them.
Yeah.
So if you're listening DCU, we came up.
It's always nice to do something positive.
That's facts. I'm sick and tired of just bashing on DC, but they always just
They give you
deliver
content.
you shit, so I have to
That's
respond to that.
Yeah, that's true. They
now,
do it.
hey,
They
it's
do
That's
it
what you're
to
having
you.
today. Shit and trash.
But look at Teth Adam shows up as Dwayne. No, I'm seeing Dwayne shows up as Teth Adam. God.
That's the Flashpoint paradox.
But it's looking good, man. It's looking good. I'm excited. And James Gunn, mad respect. I can't wait to what you have for us to deliver.
Yeah, it's perfect. He's got the perfect reset.
Man, this man's
ready to go.
like
Man's-
legend tier.
man's-
Legend tier. S tier is what I can say.
Men of Steel.
But
You gotta stop. Oh my god. Men of Steel. All right.
well, that's it, yo.
That's it.
If you have anything else you want to talk about with DCU, leave in the comments.
Like,
Like, please, subscribe.
Share.
Love that podcast. Leave a review. Share this with your
but
friends.
only leave a review if it's good.
No, we'll take the negative. We'll just ignore them.
Again, yeah. We'll just.
We'll just delete it.
Cool. It's there. It's. We're
put it
not
on
gonna do anything about it.
Absolutely. Well, that's all we have today. Anything else for you boys? No, I'm good too. All right.
Follow
What?
us on Instagram.
Do you hear
You hear that? Is that?